Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and welcome back to my Aether Keep. This time I wanted to take a look at some more Aether Raid defenses. We've done this a few times in the past, but those were for Anima Season, and this time we have Dark Season. Nótt is here as a bonus unit, and this is also my first week after having built a new defense team around her and having her for our use, getting her on her debut banner. So this is my first time having her, and I thought it'd be interesting to see how she held up on defense and how my team held up. So like last time, we'll be taking a look at the replays and we'll keep the results a secret. But we'll see how they did and how well they defended. Well, actually I already know how well they defended, but anyway. Alright, so real quick, let's take a look at the lineup. So here is our lead, our ace trainer Nótt, who is basically just, I call her ace trainer because she reminds me like a Pokemon trainer. She's here and she's just using Pathfinder to launch enemies at these guys and make them fight for her. So she kind of reminds me of a Pokemon trainer in that regard. But anyway, she is running just her basic setup. She's got speed, def, solo, mostly because I didn't really know what to put on her. And then for our other mythics, we have Sothis running a Wings of Mercy setup with Hardy Bearing to swoop in and take out units. We have Hel with a sustain setup with Guard Bearing and Mystic Boost. Pretty nasty if you aren't prepared to take her out, actually. I always make sure that I have someone who can take out Hel because she can be really annoying. Our duo for enabling Duo's Hindrance is Paula with Wings of Mercy to similarly go in and just snipe enemies, but mostly she's here for Duo's Hindrance. Not the perfect duo that I would like to have, but she was better than my other options. Like I had Pirate Veronica on here, but her range was too good actually, and she messed up things. Oh, I should say that this map I got a lot of help from Eevee once again, who helped me with my Anima defense. He helped me set up this one as well, so a big shout out and thanks to him for helping me get this, because otherwise I would not have figured this out, and I definitely wouldn't have figured out that to use Paula instead of Veronica. But anyway, we also have Xander and Eldegan, who are just defense stacking dancers to turn off things like Milla's isolation. And then aside from Nótt, the other star of the show is this Ducel, who is just stacking so much stuff that he gets really tanky. So anyway, that's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and see how they go in action. So Faye starts moving up. They moved to turn 1. I'm kind of surprised. But Xander will dance Paula, moving with Pathfinder through Nótt. And now Ducel is going to come and attack Faye. She does a good chunk back towards him. But now he's going to get danced and move down and take out Peony.
Singed by flamethrower.
Bam! Bonfire for 83. Gross. Again, I have not seen the exact way these play out. I've seen the end results, like the successes and failures, but I haven't seen exactly how they play out. So this is still a bit of a surprise to me. Paula coming in to attack Faye, but she's going to get aethered.
It went down as soon as it came
down
out.
Down goes Paula. That's unfortunate. Alright, next Xander is going to fall. Sorry, big bro.
It couldn't take it. It's down.
And wow, they actually they took down Ducel. A big part of this is I wanted Ducel to just kind of tank. He's really, like Health, he can be really tricky if you don't have a good answer to him. And there goes Sothis. Alright, here's Hell. Dishing out some death. Hit her, Hell. Bam. And she barely survives thanks to her miracle effect, and then she heals up a little. And she really wants some chicken nuggets. She is going in. She takes down Faye. Goodbye. Took some damage off that bolt tower, and that's going to take out her miracle effect, unfortunately. Hell is down. Eldegan cannot do anything to this Zeke, unfortunately. We did not build Eldegan for actual offense. He's built for defense. And then Nótt is going to attack. Bam. Goodbye, Nótt.
Burned by heat wave.
And that just leaves Eldegan. I don't think there's much here left.
Ice beam hits.
And he is overkilled. Goodbye, sir. Still, not bad for a first attempt. They killed a lot of units, which was pretty nice. Definitely could have gone worse for a first fight. Alright, round 2. So we've got Dagger. The sisters are fated to clash. We've got Winter Altina, always super powerful. Although she has been falling off a little bit compared to Lynn. She's just a little too susceptible to things like Hardy Bearing. If you got like multiple units that can counter her, she can kind of struggle. Lucina, who is also who I have paired with my Altina, actually. A Zeke, Peony, and Air. So they're going to start moving right away. Alright, Xander Pathfinder's down and dances. Ducel is going to come down and face his fated rival, the one who power crept him somehow. Ducel is so strong, it's wild to believe there's someone who does pretty much the same thing as him, but better. Paula takes down Lucina with that Wings of Mercy. And Ducel's getting danced. He's going to come down and slam Altina with the bonfire.
Immolated by blast burn.
Great job, sir. This grandpa can go. Zeke versus Sothis. That's quite a lopsided matchup there. Wow. Dagger will slam into Paula, but she will get a moon or she will get a special for her troubles, and then she will finish the job. Goodbye, Paula. But they call it there, so that was very nice for our group. All right, third match. Ooh, we have a Seteth. Nice. Okay, Renewal and Iota Shield. Not sure on Renewal, but they might just not have a better B option, because boy, flyer B options, if you want something good, it's kind of premium, kind of pricey. We got a legendary Edelgard, we got another Altina, Milla. Let's see, she's hitting 51 defense. My Eldegan is hitting 68. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize he was that high, jeez. And my Xander's hitting 62. Yuck. Alright, so let's let him go. Go for it, gang. Okay, so Xander Pathfinder's down, and Ducel attacks into Dagger. Doesn't quite take her down, but does quite a good chunk to her, considering a weapon triangle disadvantage. And Nótt is being protected by all her Pokemon.
Singed by flamethrower.
Ducell and Dagger continue their feud. She does take him down with the special, unfortunately. And now they're wandering. They're not sure what that was, but kind of figured they'd capitalize on that opening they made, but I guess not.
Protects against the attack.
Seth attacks, and it looked like he was just having a temper tantrum there. He didn't do anything. Xander's just standing there. Similarly, though, Sothis is also just not doing anything. Altena's just like, yeah, are you done? Goodbye.
It couldn't survive the second hit and goes down.
Our team is still, they've taken some casualties, but they're hanging in there. We did just get Bolt Towered. That's no good. Edelgard is going to take down Xander, unfortunately.
It went down!
That's kind of wild that Edelgard, as strong as she is, was only doing 13. That Xander is very def stacked. Eldigan, what are you doing, man? Funny enough, even with weapon triangle disadvantage, he's still only taken 4 off of her. And down goes Hell. That was not a smart choice. What was that? Nótt enters the battle herself. And just barely doesn't get that kill, unfortunately. Alright. 32 versus 32. The Fated Sisters clash. Dagger prevails, which honestly is kind of what I expect to happen in the story, too. I kind of think that Dagger's going to be the one to take the throne if they decide to address that minor plot line. Eldigan finishes her off, though, and now Paula flies in to face off against Big Bro Seth. Alright. Our team is very weakened at this point. Paula takes quite a chunk off that special, but she's going to return the favor. Drop Seth below half, but he is still in the lead, and then Edelgard's going to follow up. Take her down. That's no good. And Eldigan, the tank, still only taking 12 damage. And here comes her follow-up with the Gale Force, or her Raging Storm, I guess. He hits her with a bonfire, still can't take her down either. she's going at it. She's chipping him down. Here comes a harmonized skill. Eldigan he's insisting on doing something to her, and he does. He finishes her off. Eldigan the Determinator. Alright, Eldigan attacks into Altena. Twin Blades. He tanked that better than I expected. And he finishes her with the bonfire. Eldigan going wild. Are they gonna time up? I can't remember who wins this one, actually. Alright. Seth versus Eldigan, the Wyvern Knight showdown. But Eldigan is just too tanky. They just okay. There he goes. He's not withstanding that magical damage, unfortunately. But boy, he tried his best, and he did quite a good job. Eldigan falls with no regrets there. That was incredible display from him. He did quite a number on them. Alright, here we have Lyn, who I would say is the scariest unit. Well, no, I guess now it's probably Fallen Edelgard, right? But in terms of duo and harmonic units, Lyn is definitely the one that I most fear, and the one that I definitely want Duo's Hindrance to stop. But the funny thing is, if you play Lyn right, Duo's Hindrance doesn't really do anything most of the time. I use Lyn against teams with Duo's Hindrance quite often, and she just doesn't carry usually. Sometimes it will stop her, but oftentimes it's not enough. So she's running pretty standard stuff, pretty much base kit. Myr with her tank stuff. Edelgard is a tank. Okay, let's see them go. And the sisters are once again gonna show down together. Xander's gonna pathfinder down, and Ducel is going for it, taking the initiative. I'm surprised no one's actually. Everyone's moved turn 1, and Ducel has not. The whole trick with Ducel has not gone through. Actually, I guess people just recognize that better than me, or they have more confidence in their ability to tank him than I do. So he didn't do a whole lot there, but there we go. Sotha's getting danced. Now Ducel's going for dagger, hitting her with the bonfire, takes her down.
Set aflame by sacred fire.
Good job. Go, Grandpa, go. Nótt attacks Myr, and she's gonna get hit with that noontime. Myr's just gonna recharge. If I had to guess, Myr is probably the most troublesome unit here. She's just very tanky, very annoying, and my units are too dumb, and they're gonna keep attacking into her for no reason.
Smash by crush.
Well, okay, never mind. There was a reason, and it was because they are smarter than I am, and they killed her. So I guess I'm the idiot. But here comes Lyn. She's gonna take her down.
It went down.
Goodbye, Nótt. Edelgard finishes off Ducel. Maybe I should put Edelgard on my offense team. I was saving her for like Astra season, but
it couldn't survive the second hit and goes down.
I don't have a savior skill, so I was a little iffy on her, but I guess she doesn't really care about armored movement, so she can probably still work just fine. Eldegan goes and attacks Lyn. Doesn't do much to her, unfortunately, but Paula can Wings of Mercy down and take out Leaf. And now Xander is gonna attack Lyn, I guess. Oh, I get it. He Wings of Mercy'd over to Eldegan, but he can't dance Eldegan, so he just attacked her. Makes sense. Edelgard attacks Paula.
Massive damage!
And down she goes, but we did, well, no, I guess now Lyn can use her duo skill. I was going to say we took out Myr, so that doesn't matter too much, but Lyn can still use her duo, and
taken down by consecutive hits.
She takes out Eldegan, unfortunately, and Milla is going to take out Xander. He's very def heavy, but his res leaves quite a bit to be desired, so...
Hit by Dragon Pulse!
Down he goes. And Hell is the last resistance, but they're just gonna have Edelgard block her off while they move to hit that pot, looks like. Oh, Hell. And that is not nearly enough.
It's down and out.
Well, she died, but she did prevent them from getting the pot by just suiciding, so minor victories. Okay, here we go. This is our first fallen Edelgard. I was wondering when she would show up because I feel like she's inevitable, right? What a terrible unit. They didn't even try to balance her. So we got her. We got a duo Iden, Peony, Milla. So let's just watch them go. All right, Xander does not move.
Transformed.
Oh, hold on. Actually, was she isolating Xander? I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh well. All right, Edelgard attacks Ducel, and they correctly identified if in my playtesting, the most consistent way that I found to deal with this was to attack Ducel first.
Beaten down by close combat.
If you take out Ducel before he can get solo, it ruins a lot of his stuff. So he is down, and now everyone's just gonna suicide into Edelgard. Wow, this is dumb. Gotta love how they didn't even try and balance this unit. Even Lyn, you have to at least think on your positioning. Edelgard, no. Just throw her there and you win. Stupid.
Hit by frustration.
Yep, down she goes. Bye, Sothis. Hit for exactly enough.
Smacked down by outrage. Barely holds on. It has restored its health. A solid hit.
I almost think getting like a duo Iden would be good for defense because she could like save your with. Doesn't she have armor effectiveness? I think
it didn't do anything.
Probably be better than letting. At least doing something to Edelgard would be better than whatever this is.
But it missed.
Like this isn't even interesting. She's just standing there.
Barely holds on. It restored some health.
So I guess this is the other big weakness, but I kind of knew that going in. I knew that Fallen Edelgard, my team doesn't really have a great solution to her. Because there is no great solution to her, so... That's cool, right? Well, Hell's at least standing, like she's withstanding multiple hits with Mystic Boost. They're both just kind of doing their thing, huh?
An intense battering, but both corners are holding their ground. A smashing blow.
Well, down she goes. There goes Paula. And they really are just not doing anything, huh? And Eldigan is gonna go in and do absolutely nothing. And Hel decides she wants some more. Wow.
A well-aimed attack.
Riveting.
It couldn't survive the second hit and goes down.
This is gameplay.
Neither corner has made a decisive attack yet. Wow, not much happened this turn. The situation is a bit of a stalemate. Desperately holds on. It's been nothing but big trouble for the red corner. The Doom Desire has been granted.
There she goes.
It's down.
Killed by the bolt trap. That's unfortunate, but boy, Hel really tried. A little too hard. That went on way longer than it needed to. Jeez.
That's the third consecutive defeat.
So that was like the first real total loss. Everywhere else we were getting some kills at least. Next we've got Edelgard again. Less scary version, though. I mean, like a less scary Edelgard is still pretty dang scary. Backed up by Lucina. We got Air, Peony, and Alphonse, I guess, for the bonus. So I guess they just decided that Edelgard is all that they needed. Ducel rushes down and he's just gonna get chunked.
Torched by Flare Blitz.
Ouch. Wow, she really just killed him straight up. That's unfortunate. Wow. I was thinking that maybe Ducel would be really good, but so far his trick has not done anything because everyone's just moved forward. Hell will go in and attack Edelgard, but this Edelgard is fast enough that, this Edelgard is doubling back unlike the fallen one, so Hell is gonna go down, unfortunately. Bye, Grandma. Well, Grandma and Grandpa both fell. Alright, Sothis, similarly, doing nothing.
Crushed by Giga Impact!
Man, must be nice to get such special treatment as Edelgard does, huh? Imagine if your favorite got that much treatment, huh? Down goes Xander. And Paula decides to just rush in and take an axe to the face. Goodbye.
Ouch! That was rather self-destructive.
Hey guys, go ahead and suicide in there right now. Actually, I don't think it's possible for Eldigan to reach her. That's unfortunate. So they're gonna get both the pots too, which is just not great.
Burned by Heat Wave!
Air's gonna run up, hit that pot, Alphonse hits the other one, and down Eldigan goes. Goodbye, sir. You tried this time.
Immolated by Blast Burn!
Barely, but you tried. Unfortunate, but not unexpected. Alright, this time we have, oh, look who's back. And she's joined by Dimitri, which, I don't think that's right. I don't think they're supposed to be on a team together. And we got a Cecilia, so let's see how this one goes. Edelgard's moving up. Xander Pathfinder's down. Ducel rallies. Eldigan dances, and for once, Ducel's trick actually worked. He got to reach down there and move just a little further than supposed to, and hit him, though it didn't actually end up doing much.
Transform!
Because he attacked a green unit, and now he's going to die. Man, my Cecilia does not do nearly that much damage to anyone, even with Triangle Adept. She's very disappointing. I know that mine is not plus 10 like this one probably is, but still. Anyway, Xander's gonna attack Edelgard, and that's not gonna go well for him. He did survive, though. That's better than I would expect, honestly. Sothis, this is a mistake, Sothis. You don't want any of this.
Smackdown by Outrage!
What a mistake of a unit. What a terrible, terrible design of a unit that was.
A heavy blow!
Not attacks, and barely survives. And what she does with her life is throw it away.
Beaten down by close combat.
Down she goes. And Paula meets a similar fate. She actually did barely survive. I'm surprised about that, but I don't think it's gonna help her too much. And now Hell gets zapped by the Bolt Tower, so her miracle effect can't trigger and she dies. And with that, it's pretty much done, right? Goodbye, squad. Paula meets a vicious end. Oh no, big bro. Ah, he's dead.
Taken down by an intense blow.
And Eldigan falls at last. Goodbye, sir.
The battle has ended.
So that wasn't at all unexpected, but boy, that's quite demoralizing. But anyway, next we have a Lynn running Disarm Trap, aka the inferior build. We've got Peony, Ellawood, Air, and Milla. Alright.
Which Pokemon is going to make the first move?
Xander moves down, rally, and surprise Ducel!
A brilliant attack right from the
Oh,
start.
bam! And another.
A big hit already.
Goodbye, Eliwood. With that said, Ducel did not attack the actual threat here. He left Lyn alive, and Lyn was much more of an issue than Eliwood, honestly. Sothis goes down, unfortunately. And there goes Nótt. Fortunately, the Brave effect means she doesn't get a chance to counterattack and take Lyn out. There goes the trap. Paula is getting slammed by air, but she does survive, keeping our duo hindrance online, fortunately. Ducel is going to remove Peony from the equation.
Set aflame by sacred fire.
Goodbye, one-shotted. Now Hell will come down. Can't quite finish her. Does drop her quite a bit, and now Xander can
taken down by an intense blow.
Take out air, and Hell will finish off Lyn.
Complete destruction by Shadow Force.
Goodbye, Lyn. See, disarm trap, not the right call. Desperation. That's where it's at. Milla stands in front of Ducel, and Ducel's just going to start taking her down. He's gonna take a few tries, but she's not doing much in resistance. And here comes another. Hits him with the bonfire.
Hit by Dragon Pulse.
Does 9 damage this time. She's hanging in there, but
it's being ganged up on.
Hell comes to finish the job.
That hurt. It is down.
Good job, Grandma. There we go. That feels a little better to see a win there.
Stargazer Coliseum, Masters Battle, final set. The end is near.
All right, this is the last replay that we have.
Transformed.
Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. I hate you. I hate you so much. Like, not as much as Crom, but it's close. Is it... Would I rather fight an Edelgard than a Crom? I think I would rather fight an Edelgard than a Crom, which is probably utterly insane to most people, but yeah, I would rather fight an Edelgard than a Crom, but they're both just very poorly designed units. What else is there? A Fae with Renewal. Why am I seeing so much Renewal lately? I guess maybe for like Bolt Towers and Bolt Traps, but I don't know. Renewal's just kind of slow. It's clunky. Peony. Paula with no B slot and no special. No special on the Peony either, although that makes a little more sense. And Duo Alm. Alright, what do we got? Alright. Xander moves down. Ducel rallies. Gets danced. And Ducel rushes down to attack Edelgard. He's doing some damage and taking none in return, which is a slight improvement. It's not doing a whole lot, but it's an improvement. And Edelgard reverts, and then she transforms again in battle. Slams him. And they're just kind of... Oh, this again.
Neither corner has made a decisive attack yet.
The immovable object versus the unstoppable force, huh? This is what Ducel is supposed to do, though. This was the idea behind putting Ducel on. It's not working as well in practice as I had hoped, but the basic idea was Ducel rockets down, gets solo.
Torn apart by Psycho Boost!
And then you just spend so long trying to take down Ducel that
barely holds on.
You have a bad time. It's not going as well as I'd hoped, though it is getting some wins here and there, which is better than my old Dark defense at least. Nótt versus Fae. Chops down the chicken.
A brilliant hit.
Hits her with the Zhao plunge. Ducel takes out Alm.
A clean hit.
And Paula warps in to fight Paula. here comes a Luna.
Sky attack rains down havoc.
And takes her down. Good job. Xander warps over and...
A light hit!
Or, no, he doesn't warp. He pathfinders and just attacks. Probably could have danced Paula, honestly, but... and that's a surrender.
Game, set, and match!
So, that was the last replay, but there was another and doesn't actually work. Unable to replay. So I guess they saw my team. They were just like, don't feel like dealing with that. So, yeah, overall, it went better than I expected, though there was a rough patch over here where we got a good string of failures. This one, we took 40, and then this one we lost, though we were saved by the lift loss. And then this one we took another 40. Then those were the 3 where we didn't get any kills or win at all or anything. But the rest we were getting decent number of kills, enough to make up for the lift that we were losing. So that's nice at least. Definitely not a foolproof strategy. Again, I find when I was testing, I found the most consistent thing to do was just move up, take out Ducel before he could get his solos activated, and that definitely took this team apart a bit. You do still have some annoying things like Hell to worry about, but that could definitely be an improvement. I'm not sure if I want to keep Ducel. I was testing like Kemp, but he didn't have the kill power or the sustain that Ducel had, so I wasn't liking that much. Definitely would like to replace Paula with someone with like a better duo, though she was doing more work than I thought. She was doing a good bit of work. Really just need someone who can deal with Edelgard, I feel, but I don't have anyone who's great for that. But that seems to be the biggest weakness that I can identify, is that Edelgard is just a mistake of a unit and does not deserve to exist. But I've rambled about that enough. So yeah, overall, definitely not as strong a showing, I think, as my Anima defense, but for a first attempt at working Pathfinder into this, I don't think it was that bad. Pathfinder is a bit more like it does need like more specific comps to really utilize it in an effective manner and actually take advantage of the power that it has. Whereas Saros is just kind of a plop her down and let her go to town kind of unit. So that's part of it. Definitely just needs some ironing out of some rough spots, but I'm still overall very pleased with this team. Definitely earned her way into Victory Road with this one. So anyway, thank you guys as always so much for watching this little review of the defense team, and until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon and the Aether Raids Defense Squad signing out.